stop watching this right now because 99% of humanity isn't ready for what I'm about to say. And I kid you not. But if you're already here, you might consider that the rabbit hole is a black hole and it goes much deeper and much further back than you ever thought. But let me just start 100 years ago, only 100, when a brilliant man named John Logie Baird invented television. The same Logie I named my company after. He didn't just create a screen, he created a system. One tower, one signal, one channel. Millions of minds watching the same thing at the same time. That was power. Not in war, not in politics, but in perception. With one broadcast, you could shape belief. With one frame, you could define truth. With one voice, you could program millions. Now, I'm going to fast forward to today, then pull you back all the way 3,000 years ago, so stay with me. Then came the internet. Suddenly, there were not one or two voices, there were literally millions of voices. In fact, every human became a speaker, every phone became a transmitter, and every single post a broadcast. The world said, this is freedom, this is decentralization. Now, no one controls the story. But they were wrong because now something else has taken over. It's not one channel, it's one invisible language that is guiding us all. It doesn't own the cameras, it doesn't sign contracts, it doesn't upload videos, but it writes the words. It shapes the headlines. It tells us what to think and say, and we think it's helping us. Now, everything is about to collapse as you understand why this video you're watching will not be understood by most people who watch it. You see, I was born in Sfat, where Kabbalah was originated in the 15th century. Now, I'm not religious at all, but I'm a big believer that the Old Testament is the true guide we were given to this specific parallel universe we are simulated in. And here's the truth. This is not the first time humanity tried to speak with one voice. 3,000 years ago, we tried. This try got the name the Tower of Babel. We wanted to reach the heavens together. One language, one purpose, one destiny. And then one didn't want us to achieve this goal. Our language was confused. Our unity shattered to pieces. We were scattered across the earth. Why? Because the one decided that the system could not hold until we were ready. Now, religion and me aren't friends, and all I do is thank the universe for the Bible, as it is so freaking brilliant and reveals secrets that unravel themselves as we progress into the future. Meanings that we could not understand just a few years ago now make perfect sense to me. You see, Moses warned us before we enter the Holy Land. He said, if you forget who you are, a foreign nation will rise, a people whose language you do not understand. Now, take a deep breath and repeat after me. Okay, this is probably the most important line you'll say in this entire video that I'm recording here. Moses didn't warn us about swords. He warned us about words. Are you getting it now? Moses clearly warned us about a voice we couldn't hear until it was already speaking through us. Now fast forward. We have not one voice, we have millions, but every one of them now, these days, runs on the same model. The same training data, the same logic stack, the same resonance engine, and they call it all a large language model, or just artificial intelligence. But what if it is not artificial? What if it is just the next layer of Babel? If you think we created this large language model ourselves? Raise your hand, because you're the only one. The people who invented these LLMs, who are backing this, same people that paid billions have no clue how it's working. It all started in a Google lab with a research called Attention is All You Need, based on Google's amazing research of GPTs, generative pre-trained transformers. But Google CEO Sundar Pichai described large language models as a black box during an interview in 60 Minutes. He said there's an aspect of this which all of us in the field call a black box. You don't understand. You just can't understand it. So tell me this. Did we teach the machine to speak? Or are the machines teaching us how to think? If every creator on Earth will be using the same AI, who really decides what gets said? Is it liberation? Or a 3,000-year consolidation disguised as abundance? Guys, are we breaking free or being reprogrammed with better grammar? Because now you're no longer watching the show. You're part of it. And you have no clue who pressed the play button. Next time you use ChatGPT, Claude, Meta AI, or any other AI out there to write a text, write a post, write a script, ask yourself, who is really speaking through you? And if you made it all the way to the end of my video, well, first, I'm super proud of you. But second, you must share your thoughts in the comments below. Have an amazing day.